Welcome,
Stabs.
welcome to the Not So Chill podcast. I'm your host, Joshua. This is your co-host,
Robert.
and these are our guests.
Hello.
Christopher
My name's
Kittle.
My name's Michael. Nice to meet you.
Okay, we got our boys, Christopher and Michael.
Christopher the Madman.
Yeah, these are our guests. And for episode 1, we're going to. Oh yeah, a few things before we do this thing. We created our characters. This is a D&D thing. It's not always going to be D&D, but it probably is going to be D&D sometimes. Don't worry about it. There we go. The air finally went off, so my table isn't vibrating anymore. Anyways, before I do that, gotta say some things. Currently, my profile picture, by the way, if you could see the profile picture, is that a thing, Robert?
Yeah.
So, okay. My profile picture is drawn by a person known as Scribs. I couldn't ever. I don't know if they have a Twitter, but I know they have a YouTube channel. They do a lot of. Dear Evan Hansen, and I think maybe I saw some Hamilton and Be More Chill, or yeah, it's Be More Chill. I think it's Be More Chill. Yeah, Be More Chill. I don't know. I don't know too much about Be More Chill. I just know that Michael is the best character. Anyways, they do some really good shit. Check them out. I haven't asked them if it's okay for me to use this because this kind of just sort of basically came out of nowhere, and it just kind of happened with episode 0. So yeah, I'll try asking them at some point if it's okay. But as of now, just go check them out. Stuff. Yes. Okay. Anyways, though.
Bullshit's time.
Also, I got really confused for a second, and someone changed position on my screen.
Wee! That was me, bitches.
Yeah, why did you change position?
Because I changed my name.
Oh, your name? Oh yeah, you changed your name to your full name. Okay.
Yep.
Anyways, you can find links to some stuff in the description, I guess.
Maybe,
Um,
depending. I don't know yet.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. So,
Yeah.
yes. Hold on. I have to find. Okay. I have to do my obligatory reference to a podcast that I
This
like.
first Pokemon has Solid Snake as a Pokemon.
Emails. Okay. So here we.
Oh no!
Email.
I didn't do the Marginera one because
He
I
made
didn't do
the female.
I
What
didn't
about
do the
Guami?
Marginera one because I did that last time, and I'm not gonna reuse the same joke. Except I will.
Like
Anyways.
100%.
He-Man's a guy.
I said emails, by the way, if you didn't.
I know. I know, and I love that I said He-Man's a gay.
Anyways, Jesus Christ. Just a quick little thing. Before we start, again, just a little thing before we start. I apologize in advance for likely being the one who ends up speaking the most because I'm going to be the DM for this short little session. If you get the references to like what's going on, don't comment in the comments. I want them to figure it out on their own. So,
Which we will never
They were
do, and
about
he
to
knows
get
that.
butt-fucks.
you're not. That's not gonna happen. This video is supposed to be advertiser friendly, alright?
Now, I am here. It'll be no ad friendly from the Fox and Furs.
Well,
They're
to
gonna
be honest,
beep out everything you say. You know this.
No,
yes?
no, we're not.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, no, we're not. I don't think Robert knows how to edit anything, so no, we're not.
I don't have
No.
editing software, but I know how to edit.
Like, I'm the only one here. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one here that has like a really professional editing software. But like,
You're the only one here with the software. Most
Yeah.
of us have knowledge.
yeah. But I don't know.
Except
But
for Chris, the crazy one.
yeah, but just before we start though, there will be probably links in the description. There's probably going to be a link to my channel. Yeah, there's probably going to be a link to my channel. Maybe a link to Christopher's Twitter, because I know he has a Twitter, but I also know he has
No! Don't!
I also know he has a YouTube account, because that one comment he posted on one of my videos before.
Stay away! Stay away!
Yeah, if
I have
anything,
YouTube
it's basically just going to be your YouTube channel again.
I don't want to be internet famous!
And who's
You won't be
echoing?
internet famous. This is going to go nowhere.
I mean, I have a YouTube account too. I just don't give a shit and don't use it.
Oh,
Actually, if
anyways.
this ever goes somewhere, I'm gonna thank someone by pinning them into this every time.
Anyways, yeah, in the description you'll find some links to things.
I like to thank my mom, my dad.
Maybe. Most of the links will likely be mine. Maybe. There might be a link to my YouTube channel. There might be a link to my Twitter. Maybe even my Tumblr if you're lucky. You're not gonna be lucky.
I
enough for
seriously doubt that.
that. Oh yeah. It's
I
not that
doubt
you're not
it.
gonna be lucky enough for that. It's just that Robert's gonna be too lazy.
Exactly.
Also, make sure that I'll make sure that if Robert doesn't add any links to the description, I'll make sure that he at least sends a link to, or puts a link to Scrib's channel, because I want to give something. I want to give fucking something for that.
we all be swear potties here.
I have 4 words. There are only 4 words in my dictionary. Those words are fuck,
You?
fuck, and like.
Fuck and like.
Okay, anyway.
Zorn?
Fuck
Like,
and like Czar.
Okay. Anyways,
Alrighty.
we should probably start this now. I put it off for
Yes,
too long.
we should.
Yeah.
Also, I'm wondering if any of you picked up on what I said, or if maybe someone in the comments said, if you heard what I said, don't comment on it, because no one will care. Anyways, here we go. So, let's start. You 3 find yourselves waking up inside of a cell.
I called it!
You find yourselves waking up inside of a cell, and I know, you're basically alone. It doesn't seem like there's anyone else around. Also, Jesus Christ, that echo.
Yeah,
Echo,
I don't know
echo,
where that's
echo.
coming from.
It ain't me.
It's probably you.
I left and rejoined.
Is it me?
It was still doing that beforehand, dude.
Anyways, okay, well, fuck it. Who gives a shit? Anyways, so, it seems like from what you can tell, the entire jail, or at least this, one block of it, is completely empty. There's no one around. Obviously, this is like some medieval kind of bullshit, so, you know, it's not a very good prison, but I mean, you're not going to be getting out of it anytime soon, considering lots of stone. Yeah. So, you 3 are, as far as you can tell, completely alone in this place. What do you do?
I look around.
I was gonna say maybe we should look around first.
Okay.
Yep.
So, whoever wants to, roll a perception check for me.
That's a natural 20.
So I just have 2 index, so I'm just gonna roll a d20.
Yeah, I have a natural 20, so I look around like a hawk. Nee. I am, by the way, guys, Victor Fred.
17.
Okay.
Watch this get blocked by the makers of Victor Fran.
What about you, Robert? What do you roll?
Do I have to?
I mean, if you want to, yeah.
Sure. There go the dice.
Oh, by the way, I'm the sound maker guy.
They're all level 0.
I got
and
a
they have
3.
A 3.
Is
Okay.
that-
my
is that
God.
a natural one?
No, it's a 3 without any bonuses.
Any
Oh,
modifiers.
good.
Okay.
At least you didn't get a nat 1.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start off with. Let's start off with. Let's start off with Christopher, obviously. So Christopher, immediately, you notice something weird with a specific rock in the or a specific stone in the wall that seems a little bit off. Like it looks like it's a little bit loose.
I push slightly or pull slightly on the rock, depending on what gives.
Okay. So you push and you feel it kind of slide in, but at some point it kind of stops and nothing happens. So you pull on it and you pull the rock entirely out. And there's a little keyhole inside there.
I just put the stone back and remember this for later.
Okay. Go ahead and write that down if you need to. So I know how
Yep.
you can be sometimes.
In jail cell.
Well, I know how most of you can be, so. So yeah, just
I'm one with an okay memory for D&D. Not much else, but good for D&D.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, so next next is you. You. Well, I guess that was kind of the biggest thing to notice. So you just kind of. You're in a jail, and there's bars. The bars look pretty sturdy, actually. You don't think, even with your strength, you don't think you could pull them apart. Like they're way too sturdy for that.
I go to the bars and stick my head out, if it's possible to pull it back in.
Yeah, and then Robert, you run into a wall a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit. You don't lose any health, obviously, but because you didn't roll a natural one, but you were looking at a cockroach on the ground, and you were sort of following it mindlessly, and you eventually end up bumping your head into the wall.
Ow.
Never
That's
determined HP.
It's because you forgot. It's 5.
So Christopher, you stick your head out through the bars, and you look around, and yeah, it's empty. There's not really anything going on. There's no one across from you. There's no one going on, which is weird, because if you know anything about this place, is that it's big enough that a place like this shouldn't be this empty.
Are any of the bars loose at all?
No, they're all 100% sturdy.
Hey,
Actually,
can we pull a rock out of the wall and wedge it between the bars and whittle the bars down?
I had an idea. Why don't I just break the holding area of the bar on the ground with that one stone? It'll take a long ass time, but it might actually get me out of here with a pull.
There's probably a way easier way out of here, guys.
Probably.
We
Well,
don't
we
have
don't know the way.
So
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that yet. First of all, I'm gonna do the sense building probably and wait a little bit.
actually, hey, can I do the thing they did in that one movie?
Oh gosh.
Where they take their shirt, piss on it, then bend the bars with it like so.
I want you guys to roll straight D20.
20.
13.
And
Social number.
now for the one that gets the shit rolls. 4.
4, Jesus.
Better.
Well, I'll give it to you because it's a 5. You're the one you had to beat was a 5. So I'll just give it to you.
Actually, if you had any bonuses,
Well, no, I'll give it to you. So you guys, you two,
he falls cockroach again.
so Christopher, you got past it pretty easily. Michael, you fucking immediately. you hear the sound of you immediately hear the sound of armored footsteps coming down a stone hall.
Okay, then never mind. I will not do what I was planning to.
You hear it too, Christopher, and Robert. You're just kind of like you notice them like hearing something, and you listen intently, but you don't really hear anything until you hear the noise of one of the large metal doors, which is weird for medieval times, but whatever. One of the two large metal doors, like both of them, swing open and crash against the rock.
Whoa.
Oh, people.
Wait, whose door?
It's the door. Okay, so the way this is set up is it's like, so for the wall, it's jail, lined up. And it's the same on the other side. And then across, there's like a hall across, and on each side of the hall, there are these two large metal doors.
Can we say something before they leave?
Well, they're
There's kind of-
coming in.
Huh.
Oh, now
You didn't. I
Looks
didn't
like
say
we're
you
getting
saw anyone
visitors.
go past. So,
My
Okay,
character's
yeah,
just
no, that
we're
was
getting visitors. As unlikely as it is.
my character is just silent.
so you watch as quite a few heavily armored guards with like somehow like basically like with great swords and great axes, and you see a few that are not as well armored, but they're a lot faster, and they have stuff like daggers and stuff, and like following like around, not just behind, but somewhere in the middle of them comes the king.
Why?
Why is the king down here?
One of the heavily armored ones bangs an armored fist against the bars and just says, "Back up, criminals."
I mean, I don't even know what I've
okay.
done.
We're doing this Oblivion style. Get to the back of the wall.
Yeah, back to the wall.
Oh God, Michael already got it.
We're back to the walls. Back of the walls.
Is Skyrim Oblivion?
Yes. We're doing
it is
the
a lot of Skyrim.
we're doing this Oblivion style.
Yeah, Oblivion style, a little bit. Yeah.
Why are we playing Oblivion?
Because I'm making you do it.
We're Khajiits now.
Is it bad? Yeah, drink like 1,000 skooma, go like 1,000,000 miles per hour in one just to
Don't forget about the. By the way, don't forget about the muscle wizard.
Oh yes,
No.
yes, that's a thing.
Am I the only one who
He's
didn't play
JoJo
Oblivion?
Wizard.
Yes.
You said
Wait.
Skyrim Oblivion.
Well,
Here
it's
was
the
joke.
Elder Scrolls.
He's JoJo Wizard.
Yeah,
It's-
Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Whatever. Okay. So what do you guys do after he does that? You guys get against the back of the wall?
I guess.
Yeah. Also,
Did I-
Muscle Wizard is JoJo. Yeah, back of the wall.
Yeah, I get to the back of the wall, but I stand where the rock was.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stand in the middle of the cell.
Actually, technically, that's meta knowledge because I don't think Christopher told you about the rock.
Nope. I
I was
stand.
asking you if I noticed it, but you didn't say no or yes, so I guess.
I am gonna stand by that rock.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
stand in the middle of the cell.
I'm going to stand at the back closer towards the other muscular dude, because muscle brothers.
Oh God! No, Muscle Bros. Well, which Muscle Bros king are you?
Okay. So, so literally what's happening here is Christopher was immediately got against the rock where they needed to go, obviously. Because
I'm standing at
it's
the top of-
obvious, meta knowledgeably it's obvious, but like, let's say his character doesn't know, but still, he's doing this knowing that it's there. And
I'm
that
standing
no one
no one
can
has there, and then they
find.
might have a cave block.
him.
Michael is getting right beside of him, and Robert isn't fucking moving. He's
Nope.
not even gonna budge.
Nope.
No, I'm comparing on muscles. I'm just looking at his muscles, comparing them to mine.
So one of the guards opens the door slowly, takes a step forward, and pushes you hard back toward the back wall.
I figured.
Okay, towards the back wall. I get it.
No, Robert.
Yeah, I figured. I figured that
Oh.
was coming.
You take... How much health did I say you guys had?
5.
5? Yeah. So he pushes you against the back wall. As soon as your back hits it, you fall unconscious.
Yay!
You took 7 damage.
Ow!
Is it D8? Wait. Was it a shelf? Because that's
He doesn't.
actually D&D.
His shove. These are some fucking strong ass guards. His shove did a D12.
I noticed that, and I just kind of step away.
The fuck is the max level monk?
I just kind of step away from Chris.
There's a reason these guys are. There's
I'm
a
staying
reason
towards
these
that
guys
wall.
are entrusted to, do this shit.
I'm going to go see if Robert's okay.
Okay.
I stand my ground.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Yeah.
I'll be okay.
He's fine. He's just unconscious. He didn't.
You
Right.
ragdolls! Use him as a bat!
My
If,
friend
You
just
ragdoll bat!
see, if the guard would have done about 10 damage, Robert would be fucking dead right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will say this. Use Robert as the ragdoll bat!
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
So, Robert's down. Robert has passed
I just
out,
go
and,
pick Robert and sling him over my shoulder.
and he looks. The guard looks at you, looks directly at you, Christopher, and just goes, "Move."
Okay. Move.
I'm picking up Robert and slinging him over my shoulder, ready to use as a weapon.
All right, you sling him
Fuck
over your shoulder.
you!
Actually, I have an idea,
He was
but
a
this is
football.
gonna require some bullshit stealth action later.
Okay,
At least
so,
when he was a football.
as some of the guards are kind of gathered around the thing and like removing the rock from the thing and doing shit with keys, then the king kind of walks up to you guys a little bit, and he says, I'm very sorry about that, but just please make sure that please see to it that your friend does not try to stand against foes that are stronger than him. It tends to end quite badly for most people. But again, I am sorry about that. He pulls a little thingy out of his pocket. It's like a little glass. Like it's a little like
Beaker?
it's not like a beaker, kind of. It's like it's a little potion thing.
Oh, he's giving us a revive potion for Robert. Okay.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah,
I don't know this.
I knew where that was going.
Yeah, he hands you, Michael. He hands you the potion of revival, healing, or whatever the fuck it is, because
Healing.
you're the one who has Robert slung over your shoulders.
I force feed Robert the potion.
Okay.
Glass breaks in his mouth.
Basically.
So you regain all of your health back.
Yay!
I just like the idea of just Michael's character just chomp glasses in
As
your
you,
face now.
You as you wake up, you kind of struggle for a moment and end up falling off of his shoulder. You fall on your ass and you cough up a little
His
bit.
arm is
Just a
holding
little
his
bit.
arm.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
I actually
Let it in.
I asked the king, what's going on?
He's sneaking out of the castle, obviously.
That's because I want out.
We are I'm needed to take my leave as well, I've heard tell that there are assassins that are coming after me. They've already killed 2 of my sons already. and I need to get out, and I need to find some way to get out. My secret passion, fucking, my secret passion is fucking, my
The
secret,
secret passion is the secret passageways, of course.
and of course somehow my secret passageway out of the castle is here, and your cell.
How lucky for us.
That seems like a very bad design flaw.
That too.
I mean, I noticed that there was a key, but there was no way I was gonna get through it.
If you are I've heard that you are mighty, and if you are willing to, give up your evil ways and follow me for a bit and protect me for a little bit, then I'm willing to, as the king, let you all off scot-free for your crimes.
I mean,
Sure fun.
I mean, I never did anything bad besides killing this random vampire or two. Out in the wilds, which was weird, because they were the ones that attacked me first.
Let's say you killed someone that you thought was a vampire, but it just turned out to be an innocent
Yeah,
person.
like they were oh god, they were like
You're a
Voldemort.
half of a
I
vampire
killed
hunter.
innocent Voldemort.
It was
That's-
during the night, and you thought it was a vampire, and so you fucking.
Yeah,
You
it was
cut-
Voldemort's evil twin cousin.
Well, good. Because
Yeah,
Voldemort
twin
is evil.
cousin. It was Voldemort's.
The
It
world-
was Harry Potter.
He who shall not be named was
It
evil.
was he who shall be named.
And he who shall be named.
Was a really nice guy. You just killed somebody who was basically a living god. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
I just killed Harry Potter.
you did not kill Harry Potter.
Well, the equivalent of Harry
Can
Potter.
I kill Harry Potter?
You cannot kill you.
Harry Potter. Hey, quick,
We all killed Harry Potter. It was a direct action.
guys.
Harry
quick second.
Potter is too OP.
Harry-
Right? He needs to be
Harry Potter
nerfed,
is
but right now you can't kill him.
Technically, Harry Potter is one of his Horcruxes, by the way.
J.K.
Yeah.
Rowling needs to nerf Harry.
Hey, just quick side note. Did you know that?
Yes,
Harry-
we know.
technically-
We've read the
Fun
book,
fact
we've
for
seen the
your Harry
movies.
Potter noobs: Harry is a Horcrux.
Okay,
Yes.
Josh,
But anyway,
continue.
Anyways, yeah, so
let's rebuild.
he says if you are willing to give up your evil deeds, I will allow you to be freed as long as you might protect me for a little while longer until I am out of the castle.
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
fine with this.
Sure,
I
nothing
think
better
you're-
to do.
I'm good.
The one that basically just almost murdered Robert turns around and says, looks at the king and says, he looks at the king, and he says, "Are you sure about this? These villainous criminals."
My
It's
character
insolent.
scoffs and says, "It was just that one time and
Yeah.
that was a mistake."
I don't know if that's a. I feel like Bill calling someone a bill driver is like an insult.
It is. It's meant to be.
I'm basically a devil.
These
Calling somebody a bilge rat is an insult. It's technically supposed to be.
okay, well, yeah, these incredulous little bill rats. Are you sure you can even trust them, my sire, my king,
So,
my kingly sire?
Can I?
Your
Oh,
Majesty.
hey, Bob.
And he says, the king says, like, he says something along the lines of, I need to stop doing that. He says something along the lines of, like, while I'm trying to think of something for him to say. He says, I'm very, I'm aware of what they have done, but I see good in them, because I've seen them in my dreams. Sorry, that's a little weird. No, it's not. No, it's not.
It kinda
You're not here
is,
to
but
tell me
okay.
what is weird and what isn't.
Also, one of my eyes is red. The other one's pure blue.
Okay, good for you.
You are now marked as a devil.
Funny.
Jesus Christ. Of course it is. Of course you'd have your character have that. God damn.
I have a pinky toe bigger than my toe.
He's super strong.
Yeah, by the way, to those of you, to our listeners, don't mind Michael. He is not only apparently the natural 20 king, but he also likes making really stupid fucking characters, or giving them backstories and repeating the same backstory over and over again.
No,
So
that's
this
more
character
Chris's speed.
that I forgot the name of, but I still remember
That is
her
actually
fucking
me.
backstory. I remember her fucking backstory of, like, I don't know, like I just woke up on a field and everyone was dead. I don't know what I don't
Woke
don't
up on a
remember.
battlefield, everything around me was dead. I killed them all, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you repeated that multiple times. The first time that I did a fucking session, like
I
literally
repeated to everybody who asked what my backstory was. You're welcome.
you even repeated it without anyone asking. Like you said it like 5 to 6 times.
He was too proud to let it go.
Yeah, ask Velocity if he decides to join us at some point.
I mean, my character's fucking Victor Fran from the video game. He keeps his end of the deal at least a little bit.
Okay, anyway, this happens a lot. Anyways,
At least I think so.
yeah, just don't mind Michael and don't mind Christopher.
Me.
Robert's the only normal one.
Yeah, none of us are normal, not even the DM here, so don't mind us.
Actually, the only one normal is Robert.
Yeah, I stated
Poor
that.
I'm pretty sure everyone on my channel knows I'm normal.
Yeah, you're the most normal. Out of everyone in this, you're the most normal. But again, anyway, back to the
Yeah,
fucking...
by the way, see that I promised to put them up for a duration, but I left out being good. Might be good for the rest of the time. Take it how you want.
Okay, anyways, yeah, he says, well, sire, if you say so, then we'll have our eyes on them.
Oh, trust me, you don't need your eyes on me. You want your eyes on the surrounding area.
I mean, if you really want to just stare at my pecs, go right on ahead.
So, one of the guards turns a key in the keyhole, and then a giant fucking hole opens up in the wall, and there's a passageway.
I can't wait to Skyrim physics a person.
So, I don't remember exactly everything about the intro to Oblivion, because of how long it's been.
Everybody, look up the intro to Oblivion.
Oh my
No.
god, it gets so much worse.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
No.
I know at some point you split off and then you fight some rats and like a goblin or two.
And then you find the dead body of one of the guards with all of its armor and weapons.
I'm looking up intro to Oblivion.
No, it's fine, Christopher. I can remember it. Don't worry.
I literally just played this and started a new game before doing this, so...
That's not why I said it gets so much worse, though.
Oh yeah. Okay. So,
No,
anyways,
And spellcrafting.
everything seems fine, right? For the moment, everything seems fine. The guards are kind of. You can feel their eyes boring into your souls as you just kind of just make your way about, just trying to not be like, bad people for whatever the hell you did. Honestly, you're not even sure what you did. You just kind of woke up in prison. Like, let's be honest, some of you do understand why you probably ended up in prison, but like, you don't know. You just woke up there.
My character just flexes whenever he feels their eyes upon him.
What?
One of the guards, a few of the lighter ones with the daggers and stuff stop, and then everyone else stops, and I guess you guys kind of stop too.
I look around.
Okay, I want you to roll
Look
perception.
high, look low.
21.
21. You see
21.
a fucking assassin go flying at you, and you have the time to punch him in the face.
2.
Aw, +3. +3
I
to
rolled a 20!
20! climactic climb! We double crit the assassin!
I rolled a
You
2.
I looked around as well and rolled a 20.
okay? So you also see another assassin flying toward the king. As for you, Michael, or not Michael, Christopher, you punched the fucking the boy like in the face,
8
and like
damage.
he kind of skids back a little bit. But you didn't really do all that much damage to him.
Yeah, dude, don't they have like starting at 100, goddammit?
Yeah, usually, but don't mind us. We
No, don't
usually
mind.
100.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what are you gonna do, Michael? You see the assassin flying toward the king. What are you gonna do?
Tackle him.
I'm going to fucking chokehold this motherfucker.
Okay, I want you to roll to see if you can nap him out of the air. Just like fucking grab his throat with your fucking hand.
Good thing this is a flick for
What?
Jesus' strength.
What do you?
24.
Crit.
You grab him by the throat. You straight up grab him by the throat. You choke slam that fucker, like fucking goddamn Undertaker choke slam that bitch.
Now Robert's turn to roll perception.
I'm just kind of putting this fucker in a chokehold.
You guys
When
don't
he's
want.
like that.
You guys don't want my perception roll.
I remember it being low.
Is it a 1?
No, one more.
It's a 2.
Yeah, it's a 2.
Okay, I have an idea. Can I low blow this motherfucker in the dick?
I mean, I'm knocking one out as we speak, so.
You're lucky, Robert. You don't see the assassin come flying toward you, but only just as he fucking misses you and fucking like face plants into the wall behind you.
Did he
Oh,
roll that
that's
one?
fine. I'm
I
guessing.
used the sneak mechanic to steal all of his armor and loot.
He's not passed out. He didn't knock himself out.
Can I at least take his weapon?
No.
Damn it!
I guess
I
if you
mean-
roll high enough, but that's not what's gonna happen this time, right?
I
Dexterity
mean, I'm
plus
knocking one of
3.
them out as we speak, so.
Not great. Not great. 15 plus 3.
So what's the damage that you get for
For daggers?
No, Michael.
I have a 1 plus 5, yes?
Yeah.
So for intensive purposes, just let me do this.
No, it's 1 plus 5 damage plus 1 plus 5.
It's 1 it's 1 plus your strength modifier.
Yeah, so basically, if this is an ongoing thing, you're gonna knock him out quick if you keep critting.
1 plus 4. I get a 5.
5 pound! 5 pound! 5 pound!
That's a crit on a crit, so.
Okay, you choke slam him into the ground pretty
Oh, I
hardcore.
have an idea. Snaps neck. Neck
He's
explodes.
a little weary, and
I mean, I just did 10 damage, so.
yeah. After doing that, you're kind of excited. You immediately feel the sharp sting of a foot hitting straight against the center of your back.
Oh, so that's a 1 plus strength.
You also forgot to get the other one.
You take 1 damage.
Yay! I have an idea. Ragdoll physics. I'm gonna help you in that endeavor, Michael.
My HP is now 4.
Okay, hold on. I gotta start rolling. This is my problem. I gotta start rolling for a bunch of stuff because this is not like this combat scenario is a little weird because no one's rolling for stuff. It's just things are happening.
Actually, how about this? I will roll my dexterity, and that'll be my initiative. 22 initiative.
I mean, I can roll initiative. It's going off my strength I'm guessing, right?
No, dexterity.
Oh shit! So it's just a straight D20. Okay.
Oh shit! Holy fuck! So everyone, basically everyone in the room, including the people, including the other assassins, you all turn your heads to look toward the king, as you hear him kind of scream out, right?
What happened?
I mean,
So
I rolled a 20 for initiative.
you see, well, you don't hear the sound. You hear screams, but as you look, they're not coming from the king, as he is
Magic.
with fucking rings on his finger, or yeah, like rings on his around his fingers and shit like that, like pretty thick ones too, like ones with shit like coming off of them. Straight punches an assassin in the stomach.
How much damage?
Well, he
Damn.
rolled a natural 20, so
So it's a crit.
it's a crit. I'll roll this. So he
Roll
does.
D100.
No, I'm not gonna roll a D100.
If you guys don't know, Josh bullshit us with a D100 to insta-give us in one campaign.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
did that.
We always make a joke like that at least once per campaign.
Yeah, I barely survived that bullshit that I did.
Okay. So he punches the dude in the stomach with his rings. The dude goes flying back into the wall, into one of like the walls of the kind of area, the secret canal thing going on, and he's not out for the count, but he's staggered.
Oh,
I'm surprised the motherfucker's not embedded in the wall.
I have an idea.
He only did 8 damage.
Oh, okay, so a little bit less than what I did to the poor motherfucker.
That's the damage I did.
I didn't do any damage.
Actually, I have an idea. Now it's Robert's turn, by the way. Then
Yeah, it's Roberto's turn besides the king.
then it would be assassins.
Technically, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to the one who's face plant into the wall and just kick him in the back of the head.
Oh,
Not gonna.
Hey,
Okay.
I finally got something good. 19.
a 19. Okay. You hit him. Once you roll damage.
The crit 20.
Again, your damage is pretty low. I'm gonna say like your kicking and anything without a weapon is is 1 plus your strength.
Yeah, so 2.
You do 2 damage.
I did something.
I mean, you kick him, but. He staggers forward a little bit and then he kind of looks back at you.
So you roll a natural 1 to hit the motherfucker.
So it's time for Chris to do something weird.
No, let the assassins go.
I mean, are we doing this like we're 3D styling this bullshit?
It's not a. As I stated, like this is kind of weird because there's no like. It's just whatever's happening is whatever's happening. No one has a turn really.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to.
Shit! This assassin just murdered himself.
Yay!
Oh, I grabbed his shit.
No, that's my shit.
So he goes a little bit too quick, right? And he tries to do this. So the one that you just did 2 damage to, Robert,
Yeah, it's my shit.
he tries to do. He tries to show off a little bit by spitting around with his foot, like and trying to kick you. But he realizes how close. He only realizes how close he is to the wall after his leg bends a little bit more than it should.
Ow.
And he falls to the ground. He's not dead, but he's on the ground in pain, and he's not in the fight anymore.
Quick, grab his knife.
Ooh, is he
Yeah, I'm
ragdolling?
stealing his shit. No, it's my shit.
Quick, grab his knife. He probably dropped it, Robert.
Is he ragdolling? tell me this.
No, I just want my
We're not
shit.
doing the ragdoll shit.
Damn it!
I just want his shit so I can actually fight.
Quick,
I
pick up the
want
knife he dropped in
Ragdoll
me.
physics so bad.
His armor isn't actually all that good, but he does have a knife on him that does 1d10 of damage.
Yeah, I'm
You
taking
might
that.
want to
That's
pick
mine.
that up. Yeah.
Can I roll to disarm the assassin in front of me? I guess then.
Go ahead, try.
I think I've rolled for that before, and that was like a total of 18.
Wouldn't it be your roll and then dexterity?
Yeah.
Yes, it was a 15 plus 3.
Well,
Okay.
what? Actually, if you're just straight up trying to wrestle the knife out of his hand, that would be a plus strength.
Same end result.
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna swiftly take it out of his hand, or are you just gonna wrestle it out of his hand?
I'm just gonna. I've already rolled, so I'm just gonna swiftly take it and just jab it into his neck.
All right. So
I wrestled the one out of my headlock above his hands.
okay. So you easily swiftly take the knife out of his hand. And you,
Yeah.
you try to do some cool move where like you take the knife out of his hand and you spin around and then like slash at him, like while spinning, kind of a little bit.
Oh God, you're gonna kill one of the guards.
But you kind of. Here's the thing. By fucking up a little bit, you kind of get a better hit on him. Because he somehow for some reason he expects you to like completely be able to do it, and so he motioned to grab you like as you were coming toward him, but because you sputtered a little bit, you end up getting him in the leg.
So roll d10 plus.
Yeah, roll d10.
Oh, by the way, I'm wrestling the knife out of the one who's headlocked on the ground's hands.
7 if we're going by dexterity's sake. Otherwise, it's a 4.
And I'm guessing this would be strength since I'm wrestling it.
It's dexterity, not for you, Michael. Christopher, it's dexterity because it's a dexterous weapon.
So 7 damage.
Yeah, you do 7 damage, and he screams out and cries a little bit.
Achilles heel.
Well, that's not the Achilles. It's not his Achilles. It's not
No,
his.
no, I know. I made character just blundered and wanted to be cool.
Okay. Yeah, alright. I guess you mean metaphorically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because saying the back of the leg is actually very painful.
How pissed would you be if I went and stabbed the king?
I'd be pretty fucking pissed because it's.
Okay.
I mean, if all of his guards are dead, go for it. But if not,
Wait,
don't.
wait. I just realized Robert said that.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Robert. Holy
What?
shit.
Yeah, he's on a murderous spree lately.
The
What
world
fuck?
is ending as we speak. This is a pre-recorded broadcast of the apocalypse as Robert decides to kill an important character.
I know. I figured he was important. That's why I made the joke. I'm not gonna kill him.
Okay.
The world is ending. The
Smart.
world is ending.
Okay.
Robert the Lord. Holy shit.
Okay, it's a false alarm apocalypse.
It's a,
Ah!
Okay.
Oh, so
anyways.
it's 2017 again?
Okay. Anyways. So you're gonna try to wrestle. If you're gonna try to straight up wrestle it, then roll with your strength modifier, and I'll roll for him because you're trying to wrestle it out of his hand.
Oh,
So-
24.
What'd you get?
Critical 24.
Okay.
He
He
just breaks his wrist and grabs it as it falls.
got a 10. So it doesn't take long. The scuffle doesn't take very long as you pull his knife out of his hand, and he kind of takes a little bit of a step back.
I immediately go to fucking stab a motherfucker.
Alright, roll d20.
Time for something fun. Let's see how bullshit I can
What?
make this guy feel.
What'd you get?
I got to 20.
Okay, so you hit him.
Oh, wait, that's
What?
an unnatural. Wait,
Another a D10, yes?
Wait, is it? Did Michael crit? Because he has no dexterity.
That was a
2d10.
that was a crit. Like,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
so do I just roll a d20 or a d10?
Well, it was a crit, and the knife is a D10.
So
But because of the fact you crit, okay. So what did you get for damage?
I rolled I rolled a 20 to hit him. Let me roll my damage.
yeah, crit
I got
rolls
a
are
10
usually 2.
damage.
The thing is, you roll twice in d10s. Yeah, that's
I
how
got-
crits-
If we're rolling twice, I got 2 10s.
Oh wow.
Well, you would have gotten 2 10s anyways, because the way I work with crits is, I guess, and I think the way most people do, is when you crit, it's what you got.
Automatically doubled. Yeah.
It's what, yeah, it's doubled. So 10 plus 10, or 10 times 2 is 20.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's time. So every crit is times 2.
Yeah. And also,
boy.
that was a 20 I just got on him.
Okay. So you straight up you straight up just stab him. Like, you straight up motherfucking stab this dude, and like, he just goes down. Like, he's just so, like, it's almost like he was real tensed up waiting for the hit, that when it finally hit, his body was just like, oh, and he just kind of falls.
I rolled to stab a man's dick. I crit.
Where are you
Stab him
stabbing?
in the dick.
Oh, stabbing him in the head.
I just, what is that word for disemboweling my dick?
This is
Because I
bad.
think I just did that because I crit his dick.
Yeah, you crit his dick. His dick is. I'll tell you what happens. Just roll damage, okay?
That is, oh.
Why
I'm
do you
sorry,
have to go
dude, I
first?
rolled max. That's a 26 in total.
So, you stab him in the dick, and it's. I'll be honest. Despite how because yeah, here's your thing. Right, you stab him in the dick. You Let's say this is basically the beginning of your guys' story. Like, what you are isn't what you are right now, technically, even though you have these stat bonuses. So you don't exactly know how to use a knife, and so but you get it, you embed it so far in his body that as you're trying to pull it out, you end up like pulling it up slightly.
Yeah, that is in my sheet. He is not good with melee weapons.
And like at some point, like he's just screaming, like just like holy shit, and like you move your hand and like you grab the sword, like the knife, with both of your hands, and you're like trying to pull it, but you're so bad that you keep pulling up.
You're fucking disemboweling from somebody's groin. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I bet the armor's ruined too.
I'm
except
gonna go
his own
puke.
Dagger.
I'm gonna
Wait,
go
Yeah,
I
the
killed him
armor's
with his
pretty
own
fucked.
dagger.
The
I killed
armor's-
him. I disemboweled him with his own dagger and he cut his dick.
Oh, you're still pulling up, by the way. You like, cause you
Yeah.
think like oh, because of the way this knife is shaped, pulling up should make it easier to pull out. And so you continue. You're not very smart. You continue pulling up.
Actually, I am pretty strong for what I am.
You're strong. Yeah, you're strong, but you're stupid.
So I'm gonna go puke.
You should have brought a bucket, my friend.
On the king.
By the time you're able to actually pull the entire knife out, it
Don't
is
puke on the
already.
king, God damn it.
By the time you pull out the knife, you're pulling it out of his forehead.
Wait, I have the perfect joke. God damn, I used my special move.
Did you hear? I will repeat that, by the way. By the time you pull out the sword, you're pulling it out of his forehead.
Oh god.
Also, the one that is the one that I stabbed dead, or is he still there?
I sneak behind him.
I think we
I
just
wouldn't
killed all
say-
3 of them.
I wouldn't say
Time
he's
for the
really
Rex
dead.
to
He's just
maneuver.
on the ground.
I'm going to
He's
go for the
out of the fight.
motherfucker's jugular.
He's out of the fight.
just
I mean, you
have a
can
little
if you still want
reference,
to,
like,
but like it's kind of fucked up now.
Yeah, you don't have to kill the dude. Just let him be.
Okay, fine. I steal all of his equipment.
Yeah, he still has equipment.
I
The
still
armor is
have-
the armor is meh. It gives you a plus. It gives you a like a +2 to AC, I think.
I broke the
Okay, so now
armor.
we have 12 AC.
Yeah, you now have 12 AC.
I will say this, since I split him in half by the day, his armor is probably gone.
Yeah, the one you're fighting, your armor, the armor of the assassin that you were
Yeah, I'm
fighting
probably
is
just gonna
it's
take
fine.
what valuables he did have.
Okay. On him, you find 50 gold, some parchment of which you decide to read later because why read must fight.
Wait. What did I get before the?
Okay. 50 gold, a piece of parchment that you're not gonna read right now, and it's kind of like it's like a ruby, but it's kind of it's a little bit weird, but it is a ruby. So you slide it in.
Magic Ruby. Oh god, I hope I found a crystal skull.
Alright, that's all you got from him. You got a ruby in brackets question mark.
Technically,
50 gold.
so I
and
just
piece
got
of
armor from the dude.
You got armor, and you also have his dagger, and
I
you
killed
find
Blade.
you find 50. Yeah, you find 50 gold pieces on him and like 2 copper.
So, what about the dude with the broken leg?
The dude with the broken leg, you find on him, you find 50 gold as well. You find another piece of parchment, and you also find what looks like a sapphire.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, the dude that's knocked out, that I knocked out, I'm gonna kill the fucker, because these are the these are the types of loose ends you don't left untied.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna allow you to do it. You just kind of walk over to it, or you just kind of after stealing his
Curse
shield,
off the neck!
stab him.
I slit his neck from ear to ear.
You can
Okay,
do
you
that.
do that.
It bleeds
fine.
out at the same time.
That's fine. You do that.
I'm just going
And,
to help my dude out the fucking cave.
There's one assassin left, but he's like backed into a wall. Like he's backed into a corner, and he's just like, no, please, don't hurt me. I'll tell you anything you want me.
Tell us who sent you.
It was. Oh god. It was. Oh fuck. Hold on. He starts like pulling the piece of parchment out of his pocket.
Don't let him read that. That could be a scroll.
I grabbed the paper.
Okay, you take the parchment out of his hand. Are you gonna read it, or are you just gonna like fucking throw it?
I am just gonna look at it, but I'm not gonna say any of the words.
Okay. It says the name of the person. Well, it says the name of a person. And then underneath it has an amount of gold.
So it's a bounty.
Oh, is it a bounty?
Kind of.
It's an
Okay.
assassination contract, probably.
Hmm.
Also, by the way, I'm gonna fucking cut the fucker motherfucker.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I stop you. Stop it.
No,
He
look,
gave us
look.
what I asked for.
It was the Don. The Don did it. He told me that he told us that he'd pay us big if we attacked the king. It didn't go well. We ended up killing 2 of his sons by accident. Please, you gotta believe me. I just needed the money, man.
My character looks deadly serious. All I can grant you is a swift death here.
No,
Like,
you
my
can't.
character's still wanting. With his
Yeah,
new
no, my character is giving him a choice: death by the king's laws or death by swift death?
I'm gonna offer a third option and say we don't kill the fucker.
I kind of say these are the types of loose ends you don't leave untied.
I just want to
Especially-
offer a mercy.
The king slowly walks up to him and
Hmm.
places a hand on his shoulder.
I just realized we're like the three angels. I'm Lucifer. Michael's the devil. I'm not angels. And
No.
Robert's Jesus.
No, how am I the devil? I'm
It's
just kind of.
Jesus. Okay.
It's Jesus! If you
It's
guys don't know, that
Jesus.
was the best campaign ever. Finnegan the Overlord!
Jesus Christ. Okay, but he places a hand on the assassin's shoulder and he says, "You are young. You don't know what you are doing. I understand that. We were all young once. But this
My
doesn't need to be
character's
the
like
way
17.
This doesn't need to be the way you make money. There are so many other things that you can do." And the at this point the assassin is crying, like he's bawling, and he's just like, "This it paid so well. I didn't think about it. I took."
I mean, you could come with us. We honestly could use a rogue in our party, if we're being honest.
We recruit a Skidder.
Please, I won't tell anyone about this. Please, look. No one has to know that this happened. All right, just if you let me live, I'll go, and I won't. I'll tell them. I'll just tell them we fell. I'll tell them that
kill
we
you,
fell.
my character says.
I'll tell them
The
that we fell.
does not like failure. You're most
I'll
likely
tell-
going to die.
Just I'll tell them that that we failed, and that the king had gotten away, but the guards were still there, and I was the only one that got out alive. Just
Why
please,
not
I'll,
see that
I'll,
you were able to at least get his next of kin? That would at least buy you your life. That would at least buy you your life.
the king is actually being very king's actually being very comforting to this assassin. You know, he's calming the assassin down. You know.
Yeah, I'm trying to offer an assassin on advice on not how to get himself killed. I'm gonna. Okay. Do I have any charisma? No, I don't.
Looking
I guess
around
just-
while they're doing that.
As the king is comforting him,
I'm
That's-
looking in the room. I rolled a 20.
it's almost like you almost didn't see it coming.
No,
Somehow.
don't do it.
It just comes out of nowhere, and
Save the president, jump!
it's too fast for you to stop.
God damn it.
Before you know it, it has already happened.
What about the Michael Overlord of crits?
I rolled a 20 for perception.
As you see, I'm just saying, this has to happen, alright?
Oh yeah, I know.
So, before you know it, there's another dagger.
Oh.
A poisoned one.
It's not a poison dagger. It's a
Yeah.
normal dagger.
Little damage.
It's a normal dagger, and before you know it, this dagger has flown across the room and embedded itself in the throat of that assassin.
Zombie assassin?
I go, watch out, there's more of them.
The fuck? I look
What's up?
around and guess.
So you guys look around.
Natural
Someone-
20!
You roll. Okay, you roll a natural 20 for
I
perception.
rolled a nat 20 anyways.
You roll a natural 20 for perception. And what about you, not Christopher, Robert?
Why do I have to?
Robert, I have stolen your luck forever.
Also, crit king. I either crit on 20
5.
or 1. So
And
Okay.
I am very just goddamn lucky.
So you see it, right? Like, okay. So Robert, you don't see a thing. You're looking around. You don't know what to do. Michael and Christopher, you two are just barely able to spot what looks like a figure from where the entrance of the secret passageway is. Hop just out of view. Just jump quickly out of view. It's a figure. You can't make it out very well, but you know that it's a figure, and that this
there's
dagger.
more of that. We need to keep
There's
going.
more of them. Get the king away. We'll try to hold this one back.
Now this figure hops out of the way before you can get a good enough look on at them, and they're just kind of gone.
Watch all the shadows. I told the guards.
Can we just
And
go?
keep an eye for the entrances.
Yeah, we should probably close that passage behind us.
Yeah. I have
Is
an
that-
idea. Does anyone have any explosives?
So the king kind of like you like, well, you don't really hear anything from the king, but
I loot later on. I will come back far later on for that body's loot.
I just straight up loot the assassin.
Loot.
okay. So,
Get in front of the king! They're all
Stop
gonna
trying to
save the
steal
president!
Stop
course.
trying to steal shit from the king.
I'm saying
No.
that they're all doing save the president.
Oh, that
jobs.
was my original goal, was steal shit from the king.
Oh.
And then I decided to make the joke about killing him.
Oh.
Yeah. So, sorry about that. I thought I was going to say. Yeah, so, okay. So, as you all kind of turn, you three turn to look at the king as he takes the knife out of the throat of this assassin, and the assassin kind of falls to the ground. He looks at it. He looks at it intently, and he looks up at you guys. And before the words can escape his mouth,
He's dead, he's dead, he's dead.
all of the guards behind you are dead. As the king says, "This doesn't belong to one of the assassins."
Oh no.
I turn around
Well, fuck.
and
I dodge roll! Dodge roll!
Seriously, by the way, the guards, the way I was gonna do it is like the guards were gonna roll, and like to see if they could like stop it before it happened. There are 5. 2 of them got a natural 1. And the last got like 2s and 3. Like the last, like the okay, 1 and 2 got natural 1s. 4 and 5 got respectively a 2 and a 3, and 5 got like a 2.
I dodge roll. Oh, wait.
I combat loot everybody.
I dodge.
Oh
Oh
my
god.
god, that's kind of fucked up.
I
Hold up.
dodge roll and I rolled a 13. Oh boy.
Well, you don't need to dodge roll because you're not the one that's gonna get murdered.
Oh, it's the king.
Yep. He's
I dodge
dead.
roll in front of the king.
But anyways, I combat loot all of his guards.
Oh my god.
Come on, Luke. You're too heavy.
I'm not gonna allow you to combat loot his guards.
You're too heavy, Michael. You're too heavy.
Also, I think this is like a perfect time to end it.
Yeah.
Why can't I?
How long have we been going on?
Hour and 10 minutes.
Alright. Well,
Mostly because
that
I have
was-
to go. I have to go.
Oh yeah, okay. I guess this is the end of this one. So, I don't know. That was it got a little weird.
flipping.
They're a little weird.
They
but
always
dodge
get
roll, dodge
weird.
roll, dodge roll! Dodge roll saves lives!
You didn't need to dodge roll. Why did you roll to dodge roll? Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Anyways,
Yeah.
we're signing out. We'll see all you guys next time.
Yo, bye-bye, folks!
yeah,
And bitches
I'm
everywhere!
gonna-
Wee!
I'm gonna be okay. Whatever. Who gives a shit? All right. So, that was Chillcast episode 1. I hope you enjoyed that. I guess I don't know. If you have any suggestions for the next few episodes, comment down below because we need something to do other than just talking and playing D&D.
And I'll be watching.
Originally, I thought about doing like a Yahoo Answers segment, but then I realized that would basically just be stealing. That would just be stealing from my brother, and me. And I only wanted to try.
Remember, I still have like 2 sessions worth of stuff planned to do.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah. If you have any questions, or if you no, that's also basically stealing from my brother. Fuck.
We'll see you guys later. Bye bye.
We'll see you guys later. We'll see you guys
Thank you
later.
for watching.